I didn't know even ABC of entrepreneurship before I really became one. Again, I started thinking about becoming an entrepreneur when I came to IIM. After I completed my first year of MBA, and when I graduated to second year, I came with a very typical mindset to IIM that I'll complete my MBA program and I joined some good job in 7 digit, maybe 8 digit, and I enjoy my life. The reason that I came from a very typical traditional family which very strongly believe you get settled, get a job, you get settled, enjoy your life. But here after getting into IIM, after completing my first year, I realized easiest thing to get here is to get a job, good job. So that thing I can get any given day. Now let me think something different. Let me get out of this attitude that I need to get a 8-digit figure. No. Then I started thinking, let me do something different, my own. But I didn't have any idea what to do. One day, it happened like I along with my friends were going to hotel, from IIM to Hotel Pride. And while going, we hired a rickshaw. A rickshaw driver charged 25 rupees. And we had a dinner, quite enjoyed, and then we came back. While coming back, again we hired a rickshaw from Pride to Hotel IIM. The rickshaw driver charged 35 rupees. I was not surprised because this was not first time experiencing, overcharging by rickshaw driver. But then I was quite irritated. Why this always happens? This rickshaw driver, they don't have any, proper system to charge. I said to the rickshaw driver, see, I'm not going to give you even a single penny if you charge 35 rupees. Because being a student, even, overcharging 10 rupees irritates you. Because our priority is something different. Even 10 rupees, if I save, I do something else. So rickshaw driver was quite rude. He said, so no, I'll be taking this 35 rupees. This is 35, this is 9 o'clock, and 9 o'clock 35 rupees. I said, after 11 you are supposed to charge more fare. It's only 9 o'clock. How can you charge more? And he was quite rude. I said, let me give him and get rid of this problem. Then I started thinking, like me, there will be several thousand, 100,000 of people in the city would be facing this problem every day. You hire a rickshaw and go to your place in your society, at your home, and then rickshaw driver quotes you the amount which doesn't suit you, which you feel that is quite higher. And a city like Ahmedabad, where you have almost 100,000 rickshaws, each rickshaw makes a trip almost 20, so 100,000 trips. Even 1% people get irritated, get harassed physically, verbally. It is 20,000, cases a day. So I thought, can we do something for rickshaw drivers, for passengers? I'm sure that all the rickshaw drivers will not be similar. There will be good rickshaw driver, and I can bring good rickshaw drivers under one umbrella, which will provide an option for the passengers to call them and to avail the service. And that's how I started. I convinced 15 rickshaw drivers from the gate of IIM. I simply said that I'm going to give you certain incentives subject to a condition that you have to follow meter system. I should not get any complaint of harassment, overcharging, wrong route, and for that I'm going to put my number on your rickshaw. If I get any complaint, I'm going to withdraw these incentives. The 15 rickshaw drivers, they were quite clear. They were happy, sir, if you give this many incentives, we are not going to overcharge anyone. I said, fine. So I started with 15 rickshaw drivers. It was quite surprising. Within a week time, I had call from 100 rickshaw drivers. These rickshaw drivers, they started going and kept spreading the word. See, we are getting these all incentives from this guy. I am Ahmedabad student. He's doing his MBA from there. And I got call from 100 rickshaw drivers, sir, we are also ready to join you. Can you give these incentives? Then it was headache for me. How can I give these many incentives to these many people? Because that time I was fighting for 10 rupees and now 100 people are asking incentives. So now I need to think about where to get money. I approached a couple of corporates. It was second year, so by that time I had learned how to make presentation and how to convince people. So I made a small presentation and presented to a couple of organizations, and one organization got ready. It was quite big organization. That's okay. It's quite good thing, and you are doing very good thing. So we will support you. I said fine. So he was ready to support me for 100 rickshaw driver. Then I wrote a mail to It was since I then started realizing by the time that this project has potential, huge potential, and this can help, in creating a good ecosystem for rickshaw drivers. Not only rickshaw drivers, for entire city, for the government, for the public. Then I wrote a mail to the Chief Minister of Gujarat. Here is a project which can do wonder for the rickshaw driver, for law and order of the city, for the citizen. And if it is taken on the bigger scale, it can, create a huge change in the, lifestyle of the rickshaw driver. Can we do something? Can government do something in that? And surprisingly, I got, very positive response from the government. And then we inaugurated this project with 1,000 auto rickshaw. Today we have 10,000 auto rickshaw. And thank you. We are operating this city in 4 major cities of Gujarat, and not only Gujarat. Now we are being asked by the government of India, by several other state government, why don't you replicate this project in our state also? Because auto rickshaw is paying for anywhere and everywhere. Wherever you go, you'll find first encounter with auto rickshaw drivers, and he behaves. Everybody would have experience, I suppose. So. Now the question is, why should auto rickshaw driver join me? Whenever you do something, if a government does something, you always find that the rickshaw drivers coming on road and protesting. Oh, why can't you increase the fare? Why you are doing this, that? But here is when I'm asking auto rickshaw drivers, don't overcharge, and he is ready to follow that. What is that makes him to follow me and follow my terms and conditions? It's only that I'm working on 3 major areas for the auto rickshaw drivers to improve. What is the 3S? Samriddhi, Suraksha and Samman. That is prosperity, security and dignity of auto rickshaw drivers. If a rickshaw driver joins our network, we make sure that he should earn more than what he was earning by overcharging. Suppose he is overcharging and earning 500 rupees a day. By joining our network, by charging on meter fare, if he is earning 700 rupees, he'll be more than happy to join our network. So ultimately, it is not overcharging, it's ultimately earning more revenue, more money. And that's what we make sure. How do we make sure this? We make sure by providing him businesses on call. Suppose you give a call, we transfer the business to our network rickshaw driver. We have different parking systems, like airport. Many of you would have experienced it. We have airport parking. We are putting parking at different places. Even branded rickshaw drivers are picked up by passengers. Suppose 5 rickshaws are normal rickshaws are there, and 1 G-Auto is there. People prefer G-Auto because it is branded, it is reliable and safe. So prosperity is one thing that makes them, they feel that's a tangible difference in their life. They feel that their income is increasing. Then safety. What do we do for security reasons? We offer them medical insurance, general insurance. We make them sure that if something happens during their lean time, here is an organization which takes care of them. Here is a community of rickshaw drivers who will contribute, if something goes wrong with him. So they feel secure that they are with organization which is always stand by them. And the last but most important thing is the dignity. Rickshaw drivers, generally what we do, we always feel, we have a perception about the rickshaw drivers that they are illiterate. They don't have any work in their life. That is why they're driving the rickshaw. So they are probably part-time. But when we organize these people and when offer the service under a brand, then people behave differently with the rickshaw driver. They feel, no, these rickshaw drivers are good. But they will not overcharge you, they will not misbehave with you, so they feel safe. They will feel, oh, this rickshaw, in morning, if rickshaw driver is going to pick you up, suppose 4 o'clock morning, you ask, okay, let's have a cup of tea and then we'll go to airport. So they feel it's happening because of G-Auto. Earlier, we generally read about the wrong thing about the rickshaw driver, but when some rickshaw driver is doing good thing, then what we do, we promote this thing, through different medias, among the network, among the public. We try to give them certificate which they can put in their auto rickshaw. So they feel that, okay, because of the network, their dignity is increasing. So these are the things that makes rickshaw driver to join us. Now question is, why should a passenger, when I'm asking the passenger will pick up the rickshaw, why should a passenger call for G-Auto when the rickshaw is available everywhere? So we wanted to focus on the area where the passenger feel, pain. And that's a safety. Safety is the one thing that's very important thing about when you are hiring a rickshaw. You don't know what kind of rickshaw driver is he, how he is going to behave. Generally, ladies, children, they don't feel safe, going in night with the rickshaw driver. So that's a very big concern for the people. So here, if you are hiring a rickshaw, in advance you have information on what is the name of the rickshaw driver, who is the rickshaw driver, what is his profile, all those things. So you feel safe. you have mobile number of the rickshaw driver, his rickshaw number, his name, his whole profile. It's with passengers as well as with company. If you are picking a rickshaw at our parking space also, there also you have information about the rickshaw driver. Second thing that's important, it's easy. Now, in any city, if you go, for hiring one rickshaw, you have to haggle at least 3-4 times. Rickshaw driver, how much you'll charge? 100 rupees, somebody 150, 80 rupees. And then, if you have to make 10 trips, you have to bargain for 30 times. Here, you don't have to bargain anything, simply just call and get a rickshaw. So passengers, third, and that's most important thing, is empowered. Passenger feel empowered if he is hiring a rickshaw. If anything happens with the rickshaw, you have several ways to reach to us. For example, you can SMS, you can email us, you can write feedback about the rickshaw driver, and you can give feedback about the individual rickshaw drivers even. So that's the all thing we have given to passengers, basically, which empowers passengers, feels that, okay, if I'm traveling by a rickshaw, G-Auto, then I'm safe. The G-Auto is basically a brand, and that anytime rickshaw, you can call a rickshaw at your doorstep and can get the service. We have a airport express that is exclusively we are made for airport. That's a group of rickshaw who are serving for airport commuters. Then we have heritage rickshaw. Suppose we have made 50 auto rickshaws as trained those who are guide come rickshaw drivers. So here is a rickshaw driver who can talk even English. Suppose somebody is coming from outside, want to have a tour of city, so he can hire a rickshaw who is not only a rickshaw driver, can also guide about the city. So they can talk in English, they can take you to the city, and also that's a different kind of services. Now we are trying to connect with the campuses, different schools where the children can avail the auto rickshaw service. So these are the services which we are offering. I came up with a business model which is self-sustainable, which is scalable, and then I gave a value for the whole chain. That's how I explore the system, I explore the possibility. Then I came up with the innovative idea that how to manage the whole chain. If I'm paying something to rickshaw driver, how to get money for that? Who will pay? And if somebody is paying me, what is that he is going to get out of that? So I feel that's our business model. In all the, like whatever we have done, like Nirmal Job Bazaar, or just recently we are also launching another product. By looking at the economic and social problem of the society, we identify what is the problem. Basically, can we solve them? Can it remove the problem? And for that, can we charge something from users? That's how we are as of now 3-4 projects we are running, and I feel that everyone sitting here would have faced one other problem, would have seen one other social issues, and all of you can come up with the innovative ideas and solutions to solve these problems. I will end up by quoting a quote of Vivekananda: take risk in your life. If you win, you lead the world. If you lose, you guide the world. So, thank you.